Hello, and welcome to the Reactor. Right, back to Machiavellian God, the god of deceit and fuckery, I guess. It's really cool, very, very cool that I'm kind of in semi-direct correspondence with the band themselves, which is the most awesome thing ever. And so the next three songs were intended to be more of a story, and I think they said it was going to be the beginning part of the album or something. But anyways, these three tunes are meant to be like a miniature story. Now, I don't know Latin, which I think it is. Let me see. The songs are Iter, Incipit, Iter, Proseqvitvr, and Iter, Finem, which I think is the journey begins, the prosecution, maybe, that's left to be interpreted, and then the journey ends. So we have a story of, I don't know. That's what I'm very curious about, as to what this story is about. Now, I don't think I'll be able to pick apart the lyrics. I might be able to pick out some words, but what I'm going to try to do is let the music speak to see what this story is about, or at least through my ears and into my head, we'll see what comes out. Sometimes I don't even know. But cheers to that. Nice. That came right in. All right. Well, this intro to this story is epic. So what I kind of picked out here in the first minute is the keyboard piece in the beginning, very melodic, and at one point the tone changes down to a flatter note and then changes back up again. I think, at least I'm no music theory guy, but the tone changed and then went back to its normal rhythmical journey. And then sweeping right in from the left right into the bang right there. That same rhythm that the keys were playing, now the guitar is playing. And now we're going to get into a little quiet piece. But I thought that was really, really cool as an intro. Whoa. 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 That was awesome. Whatever that was, I don't know what just happened, but that was awesome. Before I get into the musical details here, I've got some story conjuring in my brain now. It's not a very nice story, I don't think. There seems to be two characters. There was two characters, and it seemed like there was an older, wiser man kind of telling a story to a particular individual who was not very nice. And, this may, given the title and some of the things that I've kind of picked up from looking at the images of the album cover and so forth, I feel that this is something that is, way back in time, during the times of Greece and mythology, kind of, or Nordic kind of gods, that kind of thing, the belief in the gods and the kings and the queens and the swords and the dragons and all that fun stuff. So I think there's a lot of that in this particular story so far. So I guess what I'm going to think of is the main character is not a very nice person, is bent on hatred and destruction and all that kind of fun stuff. And he has this conversation with one of the wise old folks of the time, and the persuasion of trying to deter this person from being so wretched. It didn't go well. Now, go back to the music here. Whatever happened in the last... I'm going to go back like 20 seconds here. What happened was pretty amazing. Coming out of this beautiful solo. Jesus, that was wild. Mm. Wow. Hmm. All right. So that's going to tail right into the next tune. Wow, that was a lot to absorb in that tune. This cat is going bonkers. So to me, this seems like the main character is just bent on being a real badass. And it seems like there's a bit of a devil or demon on his shoulder that is kind of persuading him to be this way, with that harsh, really harsh vocal, kind of like demon voice, I guess you'd say. I think that is what's kind of propelling this person to be such an ass. And so, but it oddly enough ended in a kind of upbeat note, which I thought was really interesting. So that kind of throws a wrench in the story. But we don't know yet, because the next tune is about to happen, the prosecution. So my guess is this badass mother is probably on trial for being such a badass. That's where I'm going with it. But still, I think there's a mission to be had very shortly, where this particular person of interest is going on a rampage at some point and probably take over the neighborhood or something. All right, here we go with the... It's a Proseqvitvr. Pause it there again. Wow. So there's a lot to this. I think because of the keys in this were very uplifting, and yet it has a bit of a part of this is not going so well. It's musically angry, but yet there's still some hope left, I think. So I'm going to go with the I guess, maybe it's a community or a group of people in a town or something of that nature is just trying to persuade this evil bastard from really taking vengeance on something that maybe has happened in the past or what have you. And it seems like this guy is it's just a freight train. It's just can't be stopped. And I think the people of this town are beginning to realize that things aren't going to go very well. So I think that's what the piano part to me seems like. It's got a little bit of uplifting feeling to it, but overall, something ain't right, and it's not going to go well.
Many moons of plague have passed since then. I cannot remember all that had occurred.
The old man comes back. Oof, wow. Jeez. That's crazy. Whew. What a story this is. Even though I don't really know what the lyrics are, but the old man comes back. But for just a brief moment. I don't think Mr. Old Man made it. I think he got decapitated. That's where I'm going with. So this main character is just done with this old man. No more convincing me of anything. And I'm gonna go with whatever has happened in this person's past is coming to fruition, and vengeance is on. Boy, all right. But wow, what a wild ride so far. This is quite a story. All right, here we go. Iter Finem, Iter Finem. There we go. A sense of mourning. Very somber. Whoa! All right, I got to hear that again. That was awesome. Like a transition into that, that harmonic and stuff. That was really cool. So the beginning part of this tune, very mournful. So I think there's a sense of loss, even as evil as this main character is, and vengeance is now complete. There is that sense of mourning even for an evil bastard like this. So then we have this kind of get up and go moment. I'm trying to, in the last few minutes left of this story, my brain is trying to figure out what can happen after this moment. So let's continue on. But I do want to hear this really cool transition into the next part. That is cool. Wow. Good. Wow. Jesus. That was an epic ending to a story. Wow. Those rhythmic changes are really awesome. They're unique, they're different, and it really just, it is, I don't think I've ever heard such transitional rhythmic changes such as this. That's brilliant. Whoever is the musical genius or you're all musical geniuses. Fantastic, fantastic. I just love the way that all came together. So the ending of this story, well, Mr. Badass has taken the throne. It says, tough shit, this place is mine now. And sorry, dudes, but I know you had some hope in all of this, but this kingdom is now mine, and it's not going to go well for most people in this town. So, sorry, I still got a leftover cold. The overall story in this, absolutely brilliant, and the way it connected together, I thought was really fantastic, because they are really three different songs, yet they all blend together as one, if that makes sense. And there are so many aspects that just one listen through just is not enough to really fully comprehend all the stuff that I just listened to. I try my best to remember everything that I listen to, but my poor old brain is limited to. See, there's probably stuff leaking out right now that I didn't hear. So that was really awesome stuff. I really enjoyed this particular story, especially the theme, and it being, the title being written in Latin is another unique twist. And in the old man in the story, coming in and out, the rhythmical changes, the upbeat and positive tones kind of mixed with demonic and really heavy, raunchy distortion and the chorusy sounding key tones up in the ceiling, and kind of giving that heightened sense that the gods are watching. Overall, brilliant, just brilliant stuff. So, wow, can't wait to listen to some more. I got a couple more tunes left in this album. So, yeah, guys, keep on doing what you're doing. You're just really nailing it on the rhythmical part, the composition, the story, the visual experience, along with the audio experience. Everything is recorded extremely, extremely well. Every instrument has its space, and I can't say anything bad about it at all. So awesome stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Until the next time, cheerio.